Hello everyone, we're continuing with more Danganronpa 2, and we're resuming the trial. So we should have another epic.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Yeah, another Monomi session.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Yeah, why did it turn out like
We
this?
were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
That's what Monokuma does best.
No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
Will you remember this?
Yeah.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Don't forget.
Take your daily vitamins too while you're at it.
And your Ovaltine.
Drink your Ovaltine, yes, of course. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence? Does something like that even exist? What do you mean, does it exist? It's a weird question.
Suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Oh, really now?
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Good question.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
Well, that may be, but you never told us that until just recently.
That rule
Yeah.
is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
It's interesting how they always seem to ignore that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Forever.
Oh, maybe he's listening.
I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
Yeah, but again, we didn't know that.
Not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Right.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So it wasn't exactly the same. And they were stuck to a tree for that matter, too.
But
Not a pillar.
Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Is Mikan telling you exactly what she did
Maybe.
in that case, if she's the one that did it?
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Man, how dare they not imitate it 100%? I'm very offended.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
Right, this goes back to the stuff with Sonya now, doesn't it?
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Sonya, any
We know
time
the
now?
answer. We know the answer.
I guess we have to answer, of
So,
course.
You're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
It's funny how Gundam's getting so into this case.
Mm-hmm.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? That's the key to all this. I need to find that out no matter what the cost. Well, it's quite simple. You just have to use Sonya's account. I believe. Or, something else.
Why did Hiyoko
So what would it be then?
go to the music venue?
I'm not sure.
There's no way we'd know that.
What is the scrap
Maybe
of
the
thick
killer
paper?
summoned her.
I think that's the wallpaper,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Maybe. They have to memorize
Maybe she
something.
got abducted by the killer.
That's not that.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
There, that.
Yeah, it's memorize. Can you memorize that? Maybe not.
She was guided by the will of causality.
We're supposed to agree with it, I guess.
Yeah, what do we use to agree with it though?
I don't know. What does he say? Oh.
Why did Hiyoko
What do we got here?
go to the music venue? There's no way you'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it.
Maybe after this, I'll look at the clues in the menu to see what they all say about them.
She
Okay.
went of her own free will.
So we can't memorize
It's not
that?
AC temperature. I don't think so.
She was
I
guided by
tried.
the will of
I would
causality.
memorize that, but then I'd have to use it, so I don't want to use that, because that's not it. Yeah. Alright, so we got...
Why did Hiyoko?
Alright. Blood on the Souls. So it's not going to be
No.
that. Motel room key is buried in her kimono. Okay, that might be it then. Because I would have thought it'd be something more specific to the kimono itself, or at least Sonya's account, but that might be it? You think?
Maybe.
Because it's saying it's deep in her kimono, so that might just point out that, yeah, she was having that issue with her kimono.
Or it might point out that she...
It's definitely not going to be that. It's not going to be
That like the
other
killer
one.
didn't take it from her, that she...
What are the other things? AC temperature? No, it's nothing to do with that. I mean, Sonya's account would have made the most sense, given
Yeah,
the
would've.
context, but that's not a choice. So, the Wizard of Monomi wouldn't be that.
Wait, what are our truth bullets? How many do we have? Don't we have a lot?
We had like 5, right? Something? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try to go with, motel room key, I guess.
No way we'd know that.
But what would we agree with?
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Sonya's, I guess. Right?
If that's
What did Sonya
guess.
say exactly?
Her own free will.
Yeah, because it was, basically.
Yeah.
No, maybe.
I'll try it.
She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
Oh, okay, it
I
worked.
think it worked. Yeah, okay.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a weird one they use for that, actually.
It's just as Sonya said.
Because technically it's more of Sonya's account than the room key itself, because the room key doesn't really
Definitely.
tell us anything by its own.
No.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called
I don't know.
for her,
I don't know if
then
I'm
why
alone
did
in
she
thinking
go?
that, but it would have seemed to make much more sense if we use Sonya's account for that.
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because
Whatever.
she was being overly cautious of the disparity.
Because everything we're talking about now is in more reference to Sonya's account.
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If
Oh, I
she
guess
was
that's
forcibly
supposed to be
taken
it?
From her room, there's no way
'Cause she had the
would've
key
time
and
to
sh-
lock it.
was
I
locked.
guess so.
Alright.
The killer could have locked her door, right?
Technically, though, that's more of
That's Hiyoko
contradicting
got abducted.
the fact that she is abducted. But whatever.
Don't question it.
Whatever. I guess I really
Couldn't have
shouldn't
hidden
at
her
this
room
point.
key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
What? Oh, why are you arguing about this now?
That was so sudden.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Oh, how dare we say your gut was wrong.
My first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
That's horrible logic.
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Well, that's great. Maybe now we'll use Sonya's account?
Maybe.
Let's see if that's an option here.
Yeah.
Sonya's account, alright, so I should have to go up 1. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Let's screw me up this
Hiyoko
time.
was locked inside her room, right?
Alright.
She definitely got
Alright.
abducted or something.
Oh,
Or
she's
forced
a little
their way
tough.
into Hiyoko's room.
Eh.
Forcibly abducted her.
No, not quite.
The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
No.
Alright, we're doing it right. Oh, at the duel? Okay.
Hiko's in the middle.
How'd you get in the middle, Hiko? Watch it. You know what happened the last time you got in the middle of something? Ended up getting,
She was deep
in the
inside
hospital
her
for a few
kimono,
days.
remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door.
Based
So
on
what
what?
if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Come on, where's the option?
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably
I didn't miss it,
realize
did I?
she even had the key.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed
Oh,
up.
I shouldn't have used it there. I got a little, I pressed my trigger finger a little too soon. Damn it.
Hold
I just did as soon as I saw the
Try
yellow. I'm like, oh, that must be
remembering
it.
Her kimono was all
I guess you could say I got a little trigger happy.
There's only
Ah.
one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
I forgot he says that.
So cheesy.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
I love how they never speak up on their own to like explain this. We have to do it for them. I mean, I guess we wouldn't have a game otherwise, but still pretty funny.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes.
What?
Do whatever you want to me.
Why do you keep going with that angle?
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her.
No, Kazuichi.
Oh
Or
God.
better yet, make her do a little something, something.
Yeah, how about no?
Ew.
Hell no.
Then,
Oh, Hajime, you've been quite the perv during this game because of the items they've been collecting,
Yeah.
like our man's nut and whatever else.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin.
Of course.
I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
No.
That is not allowed.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
Really?
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
All right,
Whoa.
here we go.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Wow, must have quite the willpower,
Even
Gundam.
if the killer couldn't predict it,
Fuyuki's just like, shut
why
up.
did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
The worst kind of coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the
Oh,
venue
look at the
by
killer.
herself,
That looks
she
creepy.
was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Looks like he's just walking on someone naked.
She was killed, so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
That damn hemp bag.
Killed Hiyoko.
Wow.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That is pretty tricky. So, yeah, if that's the case, which it sounds like, it makes me even more, like, confused that Mikan would do this, because she doesn't seem the type to be so bloodthirsty.
No,
Or, like,
it-
quick to actually do something like that.
Definitely not.
I guess I can imagine her, like, planning something out sneakily, but then actually killing someone. Unless, you know, that is the despair disease which took over her mind and made her do things she wouldn't normally. That makes sense, I guess.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Ah, so that's why it ended up being
Then
sloppy.
what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Whenever she speaks.
Damn.
So worse
know
and
the
worse.
most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, Kazuichi, you know why he's being quiet, don't
told
you?
him.
Am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Yeah, can you just say it without all that extra stuff, though?
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
A conclusion, even.
Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Well, at this point, that's pretty obvious.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and
Really?
tampered with the crime scene.
You thought that was a possibility. Why? She's the one that died. Why would she fake her own death, create a crime scene, and then actually kill herself? That makes no sense.
But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slipper.
Aren't you the one who
Yeah.
pointed that out before?
We went over this already.
So if she faked her death,
and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene.
There'd be blood all over the
There'd
place.
be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
I still don't understand his train of
That's why
thought that
I
he
think
thought
there's no way
she
faked her death.
killed herself,
There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
but she faked her death and then, like, she wasn't even in the right faculty to even plan all that. So
No.
how is it even a consideration?
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah,
Really?
I like Hiyoko now.
That's annoying.
he's pretty awesome, I have to
I
admit.
guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Whoa.
Kazuichi. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
We know she wasn't walking around still.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about.
It's the fact that there weren't footprints?
Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the what?
The
where are we-
ladder?
Yeah, it's only on the side. Okay,
Right.
that must be it. Sure.
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Well, only on the side there was blood,
That
but
stepladder was completely
weren't footprints,
clean.
obviously.
No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing. This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komeda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Well, we'll get to that in just a minute.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
Oh, and there was
funny.
something funny about it, alright.
I see.
Maybe even more than
So
one
there
thing.
was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Oh.
Oh, so just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Thanks, guys.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
Relax.
I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. He must have a really good memory to remember all this.
Yeah.
Luckily
right.
for him, I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. So now they're gonna take our word at it? Okay, whatever. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. The blood's not on the side, so I'd be like around here, I guess?
Sure.
Hopefully that's close enough.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier.
Yeah?
It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
Pretty odd, huh?
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange.
Indeed.
If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's phony.
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Yeah.
Are you saying there were two step-ladders?
But where would you
Oh, even
find
more than that,
another
I think it's
step
just filmed in a
ladder?
different location
There was only
entirely.
one step ladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
You're
You
suggesting
sound nervous about
the
that.
stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Precisely. Well, you probably already realized that. So,
That's amazing,
whatever.
Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
No, it's not. Shut your mouth again.
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Shaki said that the stepladder was at a different place. But, if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing! The place where the killer did something. What thing? The location, you mean?
I don't know what the thing is. Oh no.
Oh, no, we don't know what it is!
Oh god.
It's so long!
We'll just start hitting letters.
I'll try. Is it G?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna get rid of that.
You don't think it's M or F?
I'm gonna try F. Let's see.
Well, what do you think it is?
Okay, I'm right. I think it's whoa. Oh, okay, whatever. Filming location.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, get rid of this. Is that an N? We need an I. Whoa. Let's get an L ready. Whoa.
There's an I. 2 I's.
Okay. I have to make sure I hit the right one, of course, because the last time I screwed this up terribly.
Yeah.
Another I.
Eyes are orange.
Again, N's for sometime
Here come
soon.
the eyes.
Get rid of this. Oh, I'll need that somewhat soon. Let me see if I can. You have G. Ooh. Oh. Whatever.
There's so many freaking N's everywhere.
What? Okay. Oh, then you see those things at the side.
G.
G's.
G.
Okay. Filming.
L.
L's. So many L's. Get rid of the L's. You have O's.
Wow, there's so many letters.
No O's.
Nope. I'm gonna guess the O's are gonna come from the sides. I was
There's an
wrong. They
O.
came from the top and the bottom.
C's. So many
C's.
freaking. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was perfect too. Come on, give me another one. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Oh, I shot at it. I forgot I had. Oh, son of a bitch. No, everything's going south.
No, no.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
There, C, C, C.
All right, C. I'm just gonna relax, take the few hits if I get them.
We need A.
Come on. This is ridiculous. Whoa.
A.
Okay, A.
A billion A's.
Now I have no T's. There's like a bajillion T's before. Hold on, maybe I can get an O ready for
Look,
later?
there's a T.
Oh, okay. All right,
Oh, there's an O.
Oh, I didn't do an I.
I.
I'm getting ahead of myself because there's so many O's.
Hurry.
Now I just need N's. There's not gonna be any N's. Whoa.
N. N.
Oh, right there. Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
Okay, that didn't go as bad as it could have.
I was like, conference room doesn't fit.
Yeah, filming location. That's the only thing I could think of, and luckily happened to be it as well.
What do you mean?
Likely I've been talking about it's been filmed at a different location several times before, so
Yeah.
it's not too much trouble.
Filmed somewhere else.
I just had to count up the number of letters and see what would work.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. Why did the killer do that surveillance camera unit? They moved it? Is that it? It's rather simple. Oh, logic dive. No.
Logic dive. There are so many steps in this trial.
I know. This is a tough one. Okay, let's get moving.
You can do
I
it.
have to stay way clear of those blue things. They always screw me up. All right, let's go, logic dive. Ooh,
Careful, careful.
come on. This makes me so nervous. Okay, question one.
Which
part of the surveillance
surveillance
camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera?
I would assume so. 'Cause they didn't need to tamper with the monitor.
Yeah, they only need to move the camera to film it.
Right.
And why would they do more than one? Because they still need to have the monitor to, well, that's what oh, wow, this is getting a little close. Okay, there we go. Come on. Uh-oh.
Crap.
This part's so annoying. Look at this. You constantly go to the side. It's gonna make me nauseous.
I think it's already making me nauseous.
Yeah, it's probably good idea for you not. Okay, the killer tampered with the camera at the music venue or the hospital.
The hospital.
The hospital. No, wait. Whoa. Because the music venue's camera they took and they moved, right?
But there wasn't a camera at the music venue.
But they moved it from the music venue to the hospital, right?
Oh.
Am I getting this right? I'm overthinking it. Or am I overthinking it? Because which camera did they tamper with? They mean where it originally was? Because the one at the hospital that we had, we kept the entire time.
Okay, so then it's the music venue, I guess.
I think so. Yeah, it's kind of tricky, the wording on that.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes.
I think I'm right. Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to close your eyes for this because it's tricky. I hope we don't screw it up. All right, I think we did it. I'm assuming it would tell you right away, but I have no idea. Oh God, this part again. Yeah, we're just constantly spinning again, so no good for you.
I get sick easily.
Yeah. Oh shit. All right, careful, Hajime, or snowboard Oh Jesus, I almost fell too. I wasn't paying attention.
Bad.
All right, question 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit?
They took it with them. How could they increase the signal?
Yeah, I mean, Kazuichi did that at one point, but I don't think it would have worked any more than it already was. Okay.
Gotta boost the signal.
Hopefully we did that right. I don't know, that's kind of close there in the middle, so we'll see.
It's all coming together.
At least I hope it is. Yeah, complete. We must have done it.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Precisely.
Yes. At least when I first discovered Ibuki's
Yeah, this is what I point out like the last episode or whatever.
Hiyoko's body appeared. The
Camera wasn't actually there the first time we looked.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on
Oh,
all
sorry,
of us.
Akane.
Gee.
But what have you contributed to the case so far other than trying to derail us?
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They smashed it to pieces. Oh, yeah, they smashed it to pieces, destroyed it, painted it, flipped it over, hit it.
They painted it.
They painted a different color.
They
Oh, that's
made
a
it look
lovely
like a
shade of blue.
ladybug.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
Well, unless you saw it before and after.
My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
But you did.
Yeah, obviously by virtue of saying this.
Hajime left the music venue. The killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
Very,
It's
very
easy to
tricky.
say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Yeah, you did a great job, Kazuichi. Fishing for compliments. Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. Which is why it was part of the hospital itself. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue?
In my house.
The only possibility is, I hope it's not another Hangman's Gambit. That place inside that building.
And it's
Oh, you have to
Hangman's
be kidding me. Well, we know where it is, the conference room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that should fit. Conference.
Come on, give me the
Yes.
C's.
Give me the C. Give me the C.
Give me the O's.
Give me the O. Give me the O. No.
Come on. No, I don't want more C's.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
eventually we'll need more, but... come on. If we can get... No, of course not. An N, please.
N.
Thank God. How do we spell R?
Rents. We're gonna need another N.
Save it.
We're gonna need a C and an R.
Okay, let's say.
Go.
All right. Be kind of quick. Get rid of the C.
You don't have to get rid of it.
Well, just out of the way for now. I don't know if I should say these might be too far away. I don't know, maybe it won't be. Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button. Oh, thank God they gave me more. I had to like stop and think for a second, 'cause like, wait, what's the button? And they still got it wrong.
The E's.
Oh. Oh, did I get the wrong letter? I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was an E and it was an F.
There's an E.
I should have thought that was gonna. Oh, okay.
Oh, they automatically bumped. R. O. M.
Come back here, M's. Okay, that was pretty decent. That was pretty decent that time.
Good job.
It's like one blender or so.
Good job.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
Yeah, conference room. We had to spell it out, and it took us quite a while to say it.
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Oh, exactly. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. Oh, they did some work, all right. I've got to make that clear. What that work was. What was that work? Well,
Hangman's Gambit.
guess we have to
No.
debate it. Yeah.
Imagine we have to like spell out
I
everything.
know. So many Hangman Gambits. Whoa.
Curtain.
Oh yeah, it's pretty simple. I hope.
There's no
If it's a
way
trick.
the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Well.
Resemble the other.
Think about it.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Oh, wait a
Same
second.
kind of set.
The music venue looks like the conference room.
Yeah, it would be that one.
I
Yes.
still
Tricky
can't believe
Kazuichi,
you mixed up
tricky.
the filming
How dare you,
locations.
Kazuichi, try to trick me like that.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
What? Screw you. What the hell's that about?
That's quite reasonable, someone said.
All right, was it the first one or the second one? I forgot.
The second one.
The second one, okay. The second one that Kazuichi says.
There's no
See.
way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Oh, hush.
Which place resembled the other?
Think about it. Or that.
Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look
So many
like
things.
the
I
conference
hope we get past it. Okay.
That must be-
I think we did. Yeah, he's
We
psyched that we got it.
consent.
We supported him. He's happy.
Yay.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
Tricky. Although, I mean, it is kind of obvious then when you think about it.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
And once you realize that they changed what the room looked like, it becomes very suspicious.
True.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain.
Well, I wouldn't say that's flashy, but, you know, whatever you want to say, Chappie.
It somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right. It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
I'm not sure you can handle these sick burns right now.
Hung so the
So you're gonna have to
music
give it
venue
up for a
would
little
look
bit.
like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
Well, true.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is
Indeed. Indubitably.
the same color as the music venue stage.
Yeah, they are the same, pretty much.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized
So it would be
the
easy to
floor
confuse the
matched.
floors.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I
Uh,
guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
Okay.
That's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Probably. Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. What would it be? Exactly. The candle? Because I have a candle in the... Yeah, they put a candle in the other room. I think that's
Prove
it.
with this. You're referring to the candle in the music video, right?
Yeah, because normally there wasn't a candle in either room, but they put one in both so it would look the same.
Hmm.
In the video I
And
saw,
to make
the
it dark.
candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it,
Or make it bright
it's pretty strange.
for the video.
The music venue
What?
has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
Well, I mean, it would make it have a creepy vibe, at least I thought so, but I think it was done for a more practical reason as well, that we're addressing all this.
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means, are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
I don't know, was it used at all?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
I think they would at least let it to make it look like it was used.
Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Indeed.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake.
Yeah, that killer worked quick.
That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Why do you say that?
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
Well, eventually I did.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside Cops say that before. Wasn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No.
I don't think so. Akane, that's stretching it quite a bit.
No, that's not possible.
Thank you, Hiyoko.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been the Hiyoko at the music venue?
The Hiyoko at the motel.
Ibuki at the music venue. The Ibuki in the conference room, or the... Well, I think the fake was the Ibuki in the conference room because it wasn't Ibuki.
I
Quite
think that
simply
the
to put
fake
it.
was the Byakuya.
I think so too. When are we ever gonna address that? I guess it's gonna be the final trial because he's gonna be like the spy, or whatever. Or I guess he wasn't this. I don't know. We'll see.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. Well, I can feel better about yourself now, Hajime. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was...
Why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video.
Well, it's obvious.
There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Yes, Gundam. That's what we're saying. That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Oh, will we go the right way? What's your prediction?
Question, I want to know what's in Nekomaru's spot.
What do you mean?
Like, is there a...
Where's the spot?
I don't know.
Oh, it's
Oh,
just empty.
It's empty. Okay, that was all I wanted to know.
Where was Mikan? I missed her now because I was looking.
There.
Oh, there she is. There you are.
You're the
You
only
scum.
one.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Well, I know it seems unlikely, but there was a disease going around the island.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right!
Under normal circumstances, maybe.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
I thought she was gonna say out of
We're the only
character.
ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that
Makes
you
sense.
mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
Because what else would be the point of having that video?
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Exactly, she was the only other one there.
Is that also
Other than
a
the sick
coincidence?
people. Of which one was already dead. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? From all that nursing and murdering.
Then, if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
She set us
That
up.
time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Look at her
Put
now.
on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
Now she's spinning out of control.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Indeed.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're saying. I wonder if she does remember, though. She has been saying things all during the trial as if she has been trying to make herself look innocent, so I assume she knows, but she's trying to sound innocent. I guess we'll see.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Damn, Nagito. Come on,
You
strong.
can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
You already asked that, Akane.
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
Do we keep forgetting the fact that there was a despair disease which was causing people to turn the opposite of their personalities?
I agree. It is truly
And when we take into
difficult
account
to
that her
believe
personality is
someone
being
could
like a
be killed by
caregiver
such
and a nurse,
slow-witted
trying to heal people and
woman.
keep them alive, her opposite would be killing people. So it makes a lot of sense, actually.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Wow.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time.
Wow.
Wow.
You want people to think that about you.
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
Okay.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Well, yeah, she didn't say anything of worth. She's just saying that she couldn't have done it. That's not really a defense.
Do you hate me?
See, this is just pointless. It's an appeal to emotion.
Hey, Hajime!
Oh, come on. Everyone's ganging up on me.
Oh god.
Well, this isn't good. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? I guess so. It's a nice face.
I know.
Could it be? I'm the one making a mistake? No. No. In fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I had this much doubt about someone I spent so much time with.
Can you hold hold on a minute.
Alright, Nagito's coming to our rescue. Now to be thankful for him. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
But
still,
I knew there was gonna be a
there's
but.
definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
But okay. Do you normally overlook them? Well, I guess he was kind of going along with the thing in the first trial. Whatever. Huh? Yeah, what are you going on about?
Suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
Well, obviously it was suspicious. There's a murder.
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
And you had someone in mind.
But I thought he had no idea what happened because he was sick.
Yeah, what are you trying to say, Nagito?
Thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth
What?
that nobody else knows.
What are you going on about? What did you cover up this time?
Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it.
Yeah, whatever it is, just say it.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Well, he thinks
Well,
it is.
technically it is.
And yeah, it kind of is.
Actually, this is a game.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Very controversial.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Please
Well,
enlighten
it's
us.
nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
And that is?
Dang, that's a huge deal.
Alright, stop interrupting him.
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Obviously.
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Okay.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Not that I know of.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
Yeah, it really is. We need to close that place down.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, do they have a used goods section? Not that I saw.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if
Oh,
it was rubbed strongly.
okay. I don't think we saw that last time.
I don't think we could
Why
have.
is it like this? The loopy
It was keeping the evidence from us.
on one
Again?
end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
Like this? Oh,
Oh,
like
Wrap
that.
the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full
that's an
strength,
interesting way.
strangled her.
Yeah, looks pretty creepy, especially that little smirk on their face.
I hate
Center
the
of rope
killer
is frayed
form
because
they
that's
always
the
use.
Yeah, it's so disturbing.
strangle Ibuki.
It's like one of the aliens that we see in the hospital.
Yeah.
Darn. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
Because he did, and he kept it from us, of course.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Oh, really now, Nagito?
Oh,
Then I might as well search another place.
what a
Not
beast.
everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Why? Well, thanks
More
for
important,
finally coming out
what
with
was
it,
all
I
that about
guess.
The rope. The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Wow, what a troll.
Wow.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Wow, did you do that on purpose? Alright, we have to make another argument.
Oh, no.
The rope used for hanging? Is that gonna be it? We'll see.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Okay,
That's basically the same thing.
that's
While
right.
hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very
No, it's not
different.
really right.
The scars they leave would look different too.
Oh,
Scars
you mean the rope burn, right?
But we believe
Okay.
it was from a hanging.
I think I know what he's saying with this.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, because her neck wasn't broken,
Body
but
at
she
the crime scene
strangled?
was hanged, you know.
Or no?
Obviously, we'd assume it was
I'll
a
talk about it in
hanging.
just a second.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, so Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Because, let's see. Truth bullets, I guess? Where would it be? Which one? Do we have a thing for it? I mean, that's just her telling us. Well, I don't think we have it. But after, you know, after a little bit of a while of the investigation, Mikan usually tells you about the case and, like, how the person died.
Right.
And she was like, oh yeah, there's no doubt that they were hanged and that, you know,
Yeah.
it broke their neck or whatever. But now it's obvious that they were strangled to death. So, as someone that's medical knowledge, you should have known about that. My problem is I'm trying to see what we would use for that exactly. Because we don't
It
have
says, according to Mikan, there's no doubt that the cause of...
Oh, it was in this one?
No.
Which one was it you're
in
talking
the
about?
rope that I
The
was
rope
reading.
used. Alright, so we use the rope itself. Yeah, she said, oh, here it is.
Yep.
So yeah, Mikan said there's no doubt that it was a cause from hanging herself, but we can see that's not the case now. So I guess we'll use that. But when do we use that? I guess we'll see. Okay. Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was
Yes.
strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
No.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Indeed.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
So it'd be that,
Yeah.
I think.
That must be it.
Yay.
Kazuichi, on the money again.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? And here she goes.
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie.
Complete
wasn't it,
BS.
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Lie!
Should
dare
have been
you.
able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling.
Yeah.
You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
How dare you? You lied to us.
Please wait!
Betrayed our trust.
First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Come on, even a first-year medical student would know that.
Why, it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right.
No, she's
And
not right.
You have been a great
Oh,
Sonia.
no.
so far.
You're going too soft on her.
But even a drunk medical student can notice
Even a
the
drunk
difference
first-year medical
between
student.
hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
Oh, come on.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Ugh.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Yeah, I think so too.
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
Yeah, just as easily could have been you, Akane.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
I don't know about that, though. Was she really planning for a way to do this all along?
I don't think so.
I kind of figured it was her getting the despair disease. I guess
That's a
we'll see.
little- Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, She's a killer, you know.
Nagito, you did attempt to kill someone at one point, though. Or, I mean, maybe he wasn't attempting to kill someone. Maybe he was just trying to set up a situation where someone would kill someone. But either way, that's pretty sketchy. Just saying.
All wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Wow, so harsh.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Oh, come on, Nagito.
Why are you like okay with all the other crimes? Like, wow, yeah, they're pursuing their ultimate hope. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. Now he's really pissed off at this one.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
Why do I feel kind of nervous now that Nagito's really pushing this? I don't know.
But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
I mean, he is our biggest ally in trying to, like, expose Mikan on this. And everything does point to Mikan, but I don't know, I just get like a weird vibe from him right now.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know, it doesn't change the evidence that we've seen though. It's just really weird. I don't know what he's up to.
Something. He's always up to something.
Cause I don't know, maybe I'm not like remembering quite right, but he like really wasn't trying to, like in the first case, he was helping Teru like defend himself. And then in the second case, he still wasn't exactly like going after the people that did it. I'm trying to remember his participation in the second case. Kinda get the feeling he wasn't really pushing too hard either way, but he like seemed like he was inspired by the fact that, you know, Peko was helping out with Hiyoko. Like, oh wow, that was her ultimate hope to help him and blah 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 and all that stuff. But this time he's like really pissed, it seems. I don't know what it is.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
I don't know, maybe it is something like where the disease has changed him slightly too, because it even said it might have some after effect.
That's true.
Is that really
So maybe that's just what it is? I don't know.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
We have to find out who did it, come on.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't
We all
wanna
know
do
that.
this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
Someone killed people, 2 of them in fact.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Very wise words, Chiaki.
Don't say deep stuff.
Oh god.
Don't really get it.
I know it's a
If
challenge.
you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Alright, so what's the rest of the evidence we have to go over?
Is that all you can say?
Huh?
What?
Oh no.
Oh, we're just gonna have another personality shift just now.
So in
Yep.
the end,
Wow.
Here we go again.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
justifying your actions with fancy words, making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
So I'm guessing because she's the one that killed someone, like the personality shift sticks with her?
Everyone always treats me like that.
Maybe.
Always.
Or maybe she's just having a breakdown? I don't know.
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem.
I don't even know what's going on.
I'm done with that. You hear me?
Whoa.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm guessing she's reached her limit. She's pretty much broken now.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair.
Okay.
Why won't you forgive me?
You killed people.
You'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Well, I mean, you hadn't done anything up until the point you actually killed them.
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying.
I agree.
Well, if
Nagito.
anything, at least it makes it obvious what happened.
Oh,
She's
yes.
saying, why won't you forgive me? Pretty much an admission of guilt right there.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it?
Well, didn't she pretty much admit to it? She's saying, why won't you forgive me? What do you think that pertains to?
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Oh, come on. Who is in doubt that she did it at this point in the trial? I mean, she pretty much
Akane.
came right out and said it. Yeah, I guess Akane, but other than that,
I'm
how would you
same as
not
Hajime.
think she did it?
I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Alright, let's break them then. Chiaki,
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing?
good luck with that.
If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Good question.
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Great answer.
Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Well, we kind of just went over that. You were the only one who could have. Being that I was in the hospital, and I guess we have to do that again.
That's right. Show me your proof. Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
I thought we pretty much settled that.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
Oh boy.
That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Jeez.
Is this broad really okay? He's emotionally unstable.
At least
I know.
Fuyuhiko's saying the obvious.
I love him now.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us.
I guess so. Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Oh, of course it's only me.
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Okay, thank you. Could it be? Was this Shaki's goal along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
What are we supposed to be forgiving you for, Mikan? I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. Of course it's us. I'm the only one who's going to finish this.
You can do it.
Alright, we'll make our argument. But with what this time? I'm not sure what exactly. What do you think?
I don't know. Her account?
Mikan's
Can't
account?
think of anybody else
Maybe.
other than you.
Maybe she's gonna say
Could
something.
have filmed that video.
Or maybe the AC temperature because she knew about
Do you have any
the
proof?
fact that it would
Maybe.
displace the time of death.
Bag on her head, the proof?
Because we haven't talked about that yet.
She was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Or it might be something related to one of those.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly
Maybe.
have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
And what just happened to her voice?
It's
You
creepy.
could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Oh, okay.
No way you'd be
She
able to
just
tell her body
screwed
type.
herself up. From that camera angle. How does she know what camera angle it was? Unless she was the one filming it.
Hajime,
That's
pay close
true.
attention and listen well.
Yeah.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think she just made a mistake right there, maybe? Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away.
Don't run away.
I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't?
I'm not the killer!
I'm assuming it's the camera angle thing that she mentioned.
Can't think of anybody
And I'm
else
assuming I
other
have to use the
than
killer's mistake. Because I haven't memorized
you.
anything
Film
yet
that video.
that I remember.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Shut up.
Is
Your
the
creepy
hospital
voice.
gown
I know.
I don't like that.
suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Just from that video?
Hush.
Just from that camera angle?
There we go.
I'll shoot through that.
Yeah, it worked. Always
Shoot
go with your
through
first
it.
instincts. I wasn't certain, but I had a feeling.
You've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
Yep.
As I said
You
before
change your
many
voice.
times,
Whenever you change your voice, that's usually a sign you're the bad guy in the game.
What's wrong with that?
I guess with the exception of Genocide Jill, because somehow she ended up not being bad after all that.
True.
I mean, I guess bad's a relative term because she did murder people prior to that, so that is pretty bad. Huh.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Precisely.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Yep. You screwed yourself over there.
You lied, didn't you?
You only didn't say that one thing at the end.
When she said you lied, it reminded me of, you cried.
Oh yeah, classic.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Just realizing now. Huh, for what?
Sounds like a seal.
Huh? Wow.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
What wasn't it?
That's not it.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's impossible.
What?
Huh? Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died?
Oh, come on.
Try remembering the tote bag instead.
Yeah, I have to go over this too now.
Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
Yes, and there were two. We already know this. Come on.
How
Let's
do
get to
you know
it.
so much about that video?
Also suspicious too. Good point, Hiyoko.
Who cares about that?
I think pretty much everyone else does. At this point in the trial, who would seriously defend her? Come on.
I don't know.
Did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right?
How do you know we saw it?
Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't.
Exactly, because you obviously filmed the video.
Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
No.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
I disagree.
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Once again, forgive you for what exactly?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Wait, does he know something we don't?
Then you're gonna forgive me?
He must. Alright, I think I see where this is going. Oh, it's him! Narrator! Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action.
Oh no.
Really? There's more? I thought we were... Okay, I guess there would be more, of course. This is probably gonna be my last job during a class trial.
Oh no.
Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the B button. Wait, did we ever use the B button?
I don't think
we
so.
were. I think we're using A.
I think they're all wrong.
The controls are always wrong in this section. Poor narrator doesn't know what he's talking about.
Poor guy.
Below the tempo marker, in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remark, no matter how much you mash the B button.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
I don't think we were mashing the B button to destroy it anyway, we're just releasing it. Because we hold A and release A in time. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore this for the most part. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the X button to reload. I think it might be X. That might be true.
It might be.
We'll check just to be certain. Just like locking on, press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Okay, so it has to be in time.
To reload, you have to do it in time.
Okay.
That makes sense.
The controls are the same as the B button.
Or A.
Or A button. Or I don't even know what button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the X button. The number of bullets refreshes based on how well you kept the tempo.
Oh, okay.
Really? If you get the timing wrong, when you press the X button, bullets will not be refreshed, so
That makes
please be
sense.
careful. Oh, it's evil. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. Ah, it's good to know. If your difficulty is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. Why do you say that? Because it was wrong? That should be all explanations from the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. What are you talking about? True despair? Wait, who are you?
Oh.
Who is this narrator? I don't trust them now. Is that why they're so misleading?
Oh, do you think the buttons are wrong on purpose?
Is that a thing? That's kind of funny if that's what the case is.
Yeah.
Like it's actually an unreliable narrator.
That'd be really cool.
That's tricky.
But I'm not sure if that's true or not.
It's a good excuse for them anyway.
Yeah, that'd
Well
be
then,
really cool.
Good luck and have fun. That'd be a really cool feature in the game. I would love that.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
So we think the wording's gonna be at the end of this because you have to put together 4 words, remember?
Bag meat. Or meat bone or whatever.
Has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Oh, I'm kind of worried about this reloading mechanic.
Why? You've done it before.
I know, but it's kind of tricky in this game. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
Shoot her.
Shoot her right in the face. It's one way of dealing with it. Alright. First of all, okay, A is the lock-on attack and select final strike thing. And X is reload. So
Okay.
that's good. Okay. And fever time's just RB. Whew.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
There we go.
Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff popping in.
Can
Oh.
you forgive me already?
Oh.
Forgive me! Forgive me!
Whoa.
Please, draw on me.
What? Okay, I didn't do it right, I guess.
Can you forgive me already?
Oh,
I'll do
jeez.
anything you want.
Alright, you know what? Screw this. We're gonna go to the fever mode and try to beat her.
Anything you want. You're done for. Forgive me! Forgive me!
Yeah, okay.
There's only one bag.
What?
Theater bonus prize?
Okay, theater bonus prize.
This is the end.
I mean, we know it's the theater bonus prize. That's gonna be that there's 2 of them or something like that. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little tricky to do the reload, but, you know, fever time kind of makes it really, really simple, so whatever. It's a bit cheap, but hey, it works. When you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
Cause you killed 2 people.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikan, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Okay. Oh, the closing arguments. Can we do it?
Oh man, we can do it.
Finish the thought. Alright, what's this first one here?
I thought he had rabbit ears for a second.
Hiyoko is taped to the pillar. Cleared off the music venue's wallpaper.
So it's gonna be the person with the rope because he's like, oh. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Okay. How do we see? Okay, it's in the top. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Well, they're not necessarily in order, so we have to kind of look at them all.
What's the first one? Just that the thing was there? The first little box on the bottom left?
This one?
Yeah. Oh, it's just the
So this is later on.
Yeah.
These are both kind of later on. The body was hidden before.
So wait, what's to the left of it? Yeah, it's probably that one, right?
The
yeah,
Rubinoff?
That one.
Okay.
No,
What?
no, before it.
Okay, I thought it was the other one, and then I thought you were saying that one.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
telling you to put that one there.
Oh, this one there?
Yes.
Okay. I was confused at what you're trying to tell me to do. All right, that makes sense then. Wait, last stock? How's the last stock? We only did.
I guess
wow, there's not a lot in this one.
holes.
Okay, jeez. This
I like
is
the
really
last
short.
frame.
So what's the first one then? It was what the killer do after the broadcast.
Take the bag off their head.
Throw off the hemp bag. No, Mono meets tote bag. Silly. Wow, why is this one so short?
I don't know.
Put it back to normal after destroying it.
Put it back
this?
to normal, I guess.
Is that it? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't really understand that one.
Glue.
How was the real locked room created? Okay,
Glue.
I couldn't read that for some reason. Yeah, the glue. All right, that was ridiculously short for some
yeah, it
reason.
was. They're usually really long.
That was really weird.
The surveillance camera video that only I saw.
Okay, I mean, it makes it simple for me, I guess.
That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Boop. I'm still impressed with like how she did everything in between us like going for help and coming
Yeah,
back.
it is impressive.
A person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication.
Like in the meantime, she had to meet up with like Hiyoko too and like deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
it's
thought
pretty
the signal
crazy.
originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap.
Mm-mm.
In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
I did wonder what would have happened if, you know, back when we were in the hospital on that day when the murder was committed. What happened if we did look in like the other people's rooms? I assume they just wouldn't have let us gone in there, but it would have been interesting to try out.
By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick.
So many tricks. Don't they know tricks are for kids?
First, the killer peeled off
Sure,
the wallpaper
inexperienced
covering
killer.
one of the stage pillars, revealing Hiyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hiyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me.
I wonder who that is.
They helped us force open the music.
Whoa, look at that kick from Fuyuhiko.
Nice.
He's kicking
And they made us
Hajime.
discover not just
Does look like he's kicking him in the nuts.
but Hiyoko's suddenly
Or the
present
butt.
body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Looks so sassy. Oh, wow. You okay? This seems familiar.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time.
Alright, who are you really?
This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor
What?
is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's what I figured. She's one of them.
But
Mikan,
It was her.
You-
Somehow all
what
along.
has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Yeah, a moment of our time indeed. Okay, I guess it's gonna be after this.
all right.
Interesting.
Oh no, look, we're imperfect a lot.
Damn it, how could we? Oh, whatever. There we go.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Yay! Everyone voted correctly. That's always good. Well, I guess not everyone. We don't know that for sure. But basically, we won.